What's up guys? In this video, I will show you guys how to get any scratch out of any paint in less than 5 minutes. I have a very short attention span. ADHD is not my friend, so I make this quick and to the point and as fluent as necessary. In this video, I also use the tools that I used in this other video, linked here, that came out in less than $60. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here I have my 2007 335i, and I had a couple deep scratches on my bumper. This came from when I forgot to put the e-brake on and my car rolled back into my garage door and I didn't know it because it was so light. Probably happened in the middle of the night, and I went to go roll the garage door up, and as you can see it sideswiped all of this. So what we're going to do is buff it out and try and get it back to a decent condition. To me, this just looks trashy. Looks like you don't know how to drive. So I'm going to try and get rid of it as much as possible. So let's get right to it. So what I'm going to use is a wool pad, a microfiber pad, obviously laying on the ground. Not going to use that one, but you guys know what I mean. Some turtle wax, some rubbing compound, polishing compound, a blue polishing pad or compound pad, and my orbital sander. And we're going to see how all this spans out on this bumper to get these deep scratches out. So I've already done my weekly wash of the car. It was literally less than 12 hours ago, and so I don't have to worry about that step. But what I do have to worry about is making sure there's no dust or anything on there, and hands clean, everything like that. So I'm not worried about washing it. But what I'm going to start off is with the rubbing compound. I got this turtle wax from my previous video, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that on there. I'm going to start with a medium pad because I am not entirely sure how deep these scratches are and what we'll need. So I'm just going to start with that. I'm going to sit there and press it around and get that rubbed in first. And hopefully this takes out the majority. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see on video how less prominent these scratches are. Quite literally like a fraction of what they were. So I'm going to continue hitting this, do a couple more passes, and see how much I can actually take out before I hit it with the wool pad. Alright, now that it's really in there, I'm going to go with a higher speed. Alright, so the third pass was the charm. These scratches are gone. I no longer have scratches in my bumper, so I will no longer need this. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this microfiber, wipe off all the excess compound. Now, pay attention that I was very careful as to not hit my parking sensors and proximity sensors in there that you really do not want to hit. So I was very certain not to hit those. And now what I'm going to do is follow up with some polishing compound. Now I don't have a polishing compound pad, unfortunately. I threw mine away at the end of the last video. And so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish it by hand. I'm going to hit it with this microfiber and polish that in. So the process that I'm using is the more circles you use, it's like pixels in a computer monitor. So the more circles, the more pixels, therefore the better the image. And that's what you really want. So I'm doing a bunch of small circles in order to clean up that look a little bit and make it look spiffy. Boom, that's all done. If this video helped you like it helped me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.